players' promotion playoff position is under serious threat after a run of 4 defeats has seen him concede 11 goals, managing only 2 goals in reply during this run. And those 2 goals came midweek on Tuesday night as a disappointing Ayr performance saw them go down 3-2 at home to Forfar in front of only 656 hardy souls. And for those of you who weren't able to make it on Tuesday night, well, you don't get off that easy because we have the highlights for you right now.
Quick breakaway there, interception. Oh no, they've got it back now. Forfar pushing forward again. Moving forward there, that's Ross Campbell getting the ball inside. Oh, late tackle there on Gavin Swanky. And this gives a real chance to Forfar Athletic. Here's Ian Campbell taking the strike. Quite easily taken by United's keeper, David Hutton. Forfar again pushing down that left-hand side. They seem very strong there. Switching the ball over to this side though. Forward by Baxter, picked up again by Campbell. Oh, and look, there's a man right through this time. It's right across the front, and it's in the net. Oh my goodness, I think that's Swanky that took that pass there. Yes, after the 11 minutes, it's Gavin Swanky. He gets onto that ball from Dale Hilson on here on the right-hand side. Just strokes it across the front, and there's Swanky to just put it into the net. 1-0 to Forfar Athletic. Forfar put it forward again into the penalty area. McCabe across the front. Again a turn round there. Swanky over the top this time. Not much danger, but again some warning signs for Ayr United. Kyle forward there. Malcolm trying to get onto it again. He's easily beaten. Again down this left hand side. Ball blocked for a moment there by Campbell. Picked up by Merengue. Nice touch out to the outside. McGowan ball into the penalty area, but again just nodded away. Merengue prods forward, and that looked like a free kick there as Craig Malcolm gets taken down. And Ayr United with a chance out here on the far side of the park. Merengue slips as he takes it, but the keeper, Rob Douglas, there has to see that one over. Corner to Ayr United. Ball in there, header down. Oh, Craig Malcolm, he turns and he puts it into the net. Ayr United 1, Forfar 1. Craig Malcolm gets that one for Ayr United. Controlled it on his chest, turned and slammed it into the net. Look at the ball coming over here. He's got his back to goal when he receives it. Campbell nods it to him. He's marked, he makes himself some space, and it's in the net. 1-0. Donald seemed to be fouled there. Free kick to Ayr United. Scotty McLaughlin floats it in, headed into the middle, slipping defender, and there's Campbell again, and it just drags it away across the front there, and out for a throw in there. Big Martin Campbell gets his head to it and then took that shot, but he just missed. Down the left-hand side, Hilson again, back to Campbell, into the centre, Swanky takes a drive. Oh, that's a close one again. Oh, I think there David Hutton was grasping it with thin air. Well into the penalty area, and Ayr knock it down, but it's clipped away there. And down that left hand side there goes Hilson. Hilson's chasing through, he's on his own. He turns Hunter, keeps on his feet, he's at the edge of the penalty area. Lovely pass into the middle, and that ball's in the net. That was Chris Templeman there that got to that. 2-1 Forfar Athletic after 45 minutes, right on the stroke of half time. A quick breaking attack there. Hilson turning the defence with that pass, and there's Big Templeman to stroke it into the net. David Hutton had no chance. And there it is, half time, and Ayr go in 2-1 down. Ball played into the edge of the penalty area again. Craig Malcolm gets the return, and it's just taken away from him there, and it's a corner to United. Malcolm definitely a big threat today. Over the top. And he has it down. Oh, what a save again by Rob Douglas, and the ball comes away. McGowan. Oh, Scotty McLaughlin just took his eye off it there, but what a great save by the old timer there, Rob Douglas. Let's see this again. Ball comes in, floated out well. Campbell gets to it. And in fact, I was saying it was Campbell. It was Kyle that got to that one there. And it was just taken away. Campbell. United on this ball again. Flicked out. Into the penalty area. Comes back. McGowan. Good drive and another save. It's across the front. Oh, I thought that was in the net. Oh, Malcolm just puts it past the post, I think. But it could have been one of two players there. Malcolm again takes a shot. Caught sore one there. Ball out to the right hand side by Forrest. Hunter. Down to the line. Challenge comes in again. Good one for Ayr to throw in there into the box. Flicked over the top there. Looked like a corner to Ayr there. And so it is. Into the middle. Middle down. It's off the line. They're forcing it. Trying to get it over. It's in the net. Who's claiming that one? It seems to be being given to Martin Campbell. We couldn't quite tell where that was coming from or who got to that. Let's try and work out what happens here. Flicked onto the line. It's knocked away. Malcolm puts it over, and there's Campbell to try and touch it in, and he's claiming it. Ayr United 2, Forfar Athletic 2. Campbell forward, nodded on again. Oh, that's a difficult one into the penalty area there. It's a mishit by Longridge, and what a ton! What a spectacularly wonderful goal there! And that was Gavin Swankie. 65 minutes gone, and it's Forfar 3, Ayr United 2. And that was a big mistake by Longridge. But look at the control there. Swankie takes the ball down. He looks up, one look. Hutton's come out, and it's curved beautifully into the net. Ball over again here. Knock it out. Another strike comes in. Blocked by Ayr. Ian Campbell plays it back there. Again, Swankie takes a shot. Oh, ball came up off the chest and into the throat of Hutton there. That was a sore one. And referee spots it as well. Yes, right into the throat there. That must have been a sore one. Donald into the centre, back down again. Malcolm looking for some help. There's McGowan at the edge of the box. He spots him. Oh, it's a good strike. It's just gone past the post, and it's so close to getting the equaliser for Ayr United, but there's only a few moments left. Ball into the penalty area, taken by Rob Douglas. Can Ayr get another chance? No! It's all over. It finishes. Ayr United 2, Forfar Athletic 3.
Well, things don't get much easier for Ayr after Tuesday, as today we take on informed Stranraer, a team that's taken 10 goals off Ayr in the last two meetings. However, United have Michael Moffat back after his 4-game ban, and Matt Roberts is pinning his hopes in the Moff's return, ending Ayr's dismal run of form. But it won't be easy, as Ayr have two key players out through suspension, Kevin Kyle and Scott McLaughlin, forcing Matt Roberts into making changes for today's game. So let's see if Moff can inspire Ayr onto a win and end their dismal run of form.
Ball picked up by Gilmer. McGowan. One ball into the centre, headed away comfortably, but it's come to the edge of the box. Gilmer again gets through, but he flicks it just past the post there. He's not too happy with that, but there's a lot of early pressure here from Ayr United. Mikey Donald forward there. Malcolm on, there goes into the box. Moffat, he's got a lot of pace with him. He turns inside. That's a penalty. He's tripped up there. I think that was Scott Ramsey there that caught him. Look at this. Moffat comes inside, no doubts about this. Caught there, just on the knee, and down he goes. Michael Moffat back to his goal scoring ways. We'll see. 7 minutes into this match, Michael Moffat steps up to the penalty spot, and it's in the net. Ayr United goal, 1-up against Stranraer. Michael Moffat, 7 minutes penalty. Ball to the back there. Knocked away. Longworth this time. Back in by Gilmer. On the ball there, that's Malcolm. Craig Malcolm, lovely touch over the top there. He gets through, flicks it past him. What an acrobatic save there from David Mitchell. Much like the kind of form he was in against Ayr down at Stair Park earlier this season. Gilmer. Into the penalty area, easily taken away that time. Oh, what a poor pass back that is. But Malcolm on the ball, flicks it through. Great ball there. Hunter McGowan, ball back into the centre again. It comes back to Malcolm. It's in the net. Ayr United 2, Stranraer 0. Craig Malcolm after 19 minutes. And it's nothing more than he deserves. He's been playing so well today. And he's looked to get himself on the score sheet. And look at him as this ball comes in. He started this part of the move and he's there to finish it. Cracking shot into the net. Longworth. Robertson forward there to Graham. Oh, lovely pass through there into space there. It was a good shot there by McKenna, but what a good save as well. Sterling. All back there into the penalty area. Easily taken this time by David Hutton. Great save by him there. Great reactions. McGowan. Moffat. Inside again to McGowan. He's looking for someone on the run there. Down the outside. Doherty. Clears for Stranraer, but his slip doesn't get far. Headed forward, back again, header tennis this time, but real pressure there by Ayr United. It's into the box. It's Mikey Donald, he steers it past the keeper, it's in the net. Oh my goodness, it's 3-0 to Ayr United after 30 minutes. Mikey Donald, and look what that meant to him. What a goal. An absolute cracker. There's a ball nodded forward and into the penalty area. He controls it and he steers it round the goalkeeper and into the net. Look what it meant to him. Cosland into the penalty area. There's Moffat running down there again and he gets it. Ball back in again by McGowan. Headed away. Into the ball, Pope. Juggling with that ball as he comes through. Right across the front again. Mikey Donald. Shot there from Hunter, just over the top. Ayr United are pummelling the Stranraer net. Great shot again, just over the bar. Graham. All inside there to Winter. Easily taken away from him by Gilmer. Plenty of time there. And going down there, going like a racehorse down the left-hand side there to pick that one up. Moffat plays it inside, he gets the beating of the back, plays it again. Lovely 1-2 into the box there. Oh my goodness, off the crossbar. Mikey Donald again. It was a lovely ball played into his path there. And I think that was by Craig Malcolm. And he takes that strike round the goalkeeper. Look at this. He looks for it, he curls it past him, but onto the crossbar. Oh, what a close one there. They're defending now, putting that ball away, coming forward. Oh, that came off of the Stranraer player's hand, but play on, says the referee. Goes Gilmer, gets it through there. Lovely ball out to the outside there by Moffat. Malcolm back to Moffat. Moffat's there, goes one way, the other. Good sliding tackle, stops that there. Oh, Malcolm takes the effort there and just puts it over the bar. Another great attempt by Ayr United. Still one-way traffic. Ball nodded forward, there's Moffat going for it. Back out again. Gilmer. Hunter, lovely little 1-2 there, gets it back. Moffat picks up outside the penalty area, he's past one. He's gone past both, takes the shot with the left foot. It's 4-0 to Ayr United. Michael Moffat on a double now and he's comeback game. Oh, extraordinary stuff here. Who would have believed this at the beginning of the match? Look at him there, such confidence, changes pace out to the left-hand side, drags it past one, onto his left foot, and it's in the back of the net. 2 goals for Michael Moffat. Ball played far over the top there, oh, difficult one there, Moffat's got it, he's got past McEwen, but he just takes him out! Oh, he was through there, what's going to happen? Yes, the captain is off, McEwen is off the park, Moffat was through again. And who's going to take this one? Craig Malcolm. Just over the top. Oh, it's non-stop Ayr United today. And Craig Malcolm again, so close to getting another one. Ball in from the corner, flicked outside. Back here, Mikey McGowan. Oh, diving header took that past the post. That was on target. Oh, my goodness, Mark Doherty, flying header to get rid of that one from Mikey McGowan. Quick corner. Forrest, substitute on, lovely flick back there. McGowan, Hunter, Lithgow in the box again. Flicked away, not clearing the lines though here, getting it back in. Craig Malcolm, great shot and another fantastic save there by David Mitchell. Oh, he's doing so many of these. Ball away. Hunter using his strength, getting that one there. Moffat looking for someone to play it to. Good ball. Mikey Donald. He's got an overlap there, he sees it. Pope, ball into the middle. Oh, it's in the net! Yes! Substitute Forrest gets onto that one and it's in the net. 5-0 to Ayr United. Alan Forrest after 75 minutes. Oh my goodness. Look at that lovely overlap there by Gordon Pope. Into the middle. Just deflected away from the defender there by Malcolm and stroked into the net by Forrest. Ball easily cleared by Ayr. It's out to the far side. Not long to go. And there it is. The final whistle. And the game finishes. An astonishing Ayr United 5. Stranraer 0. Yes, Stevie, it's a bit of a turnaround from our normal conversations this year. Usually it's the opposite way around, that you're totally dominating a match. And you know how much we've talked about, we really appreciate what your team's been about this season. We've been quite big supporters of how your team has been organised and well played. What went wrong today?
That's a good question. It wasn't according to plan. We're doing great recently. We had a couple of great results back to back there, Dunfermline and East 5, and today it just wasn't our day. I thought we were poor for the first whistle, and Ayr capitalised on the way we played. So no excuses, just we'll beat our better side today, and we just have to take our medicine on it.
Did Ayr surprise you, because they've had such a bad run and they were getting bad flack from the press, everyone, about just the way they were playing just now?
Not really, because they're still good players. We see players here, Craig Malcolm, I know well. Michael Moffat's coming back, good player. Gilman in the middle of the park, we've got their centre halves back, Withco and Big Campbell. So I knew what kind of game it was going to be, and fair play here. We were poor today and they were excellent. Season kind of maybe caught his cold a wee bit at the start, but as you said before, the players have been magnificent this year, and I can't be too hard on them because we're still in a very, very strong position, a stronger position than what a lot of teams down below us are.
So what happens from now? How do you bring your team back up for next game?
Well, it's a good thing we've got a game in a couple of days' time. We've not have to wait a week to try and put it right, because the boys are hurting down the stairs, because it's the first time we've had a result of this. The first time since I've been in charge that we've been all on the end of a sore one, as we would say. So they're hurting as well as what I am, the supporters and the clubbers, but we have to look at the bigger picture. We're in a great position, and one thing about football is always another game, and we've got a game on Tuesday, so we'll look to put it right then.
So it looks really certain though still that you're going to be in that playoff place. Your team deserves it on the performances this year. Step up, can you do it?
It'll be tough, but we say you judged on the whole season, not one game. That's what we need to let people know. If we get to playoffs, because over 36 games we've been enough to get there. We've got a sore one today, we'll just have to take our medicine and go on with it. But if we do get there to playoffs, there's still a bit of work to do. Say that to players, we're not there yet. I know the league looks good and the results may went our way today, but we'll still got a lot of work to do. If we do get that, then who knows?
Could this be a good thing for them? This will certainly stop any complacency.
Yeah, it could be. You have to take after. Sometimes you learn more when you get beat. We've not been beat a lot this year, so we'll have to sit over the weekend and see what went wrong. We'll analyse the game and see where we can put it right. And I'm sure come Tuesday we'll get the action from the players, because as I said, over the course of the season so far they've been great. They've been great to work with. A lot of people enjoyed the way they've played. Just today it wasn't to be.
Well, Mark, Tuesday night, I didn't believe you, I've got to be honest with you, when you said we've got a team out there that could do something. And today, what a team. What can you say about it?
Fantastic for the first minute to the last. I certainly think the scoreline of 5-0 flat Stranraer, and that's not been disrespectful. I just thought they were that far in front today. Even when they had the 11 men, I thought Mike was in front of them. But that happens. They've gave us a couple of tunes this year, and it was nice to return the favour.
It was great to see the ball being played on the deck today, into the channels, people chasing it down. It was a much higher pace from Ayr United.
That's a wee bit more energy in there today, and we obviously certain guys come back for suspension that gives us all a massive lift. The coaching staff, the players, the fans, everybody gets a lift for him coming back. And it's just, he means so much to us with the type of player that he is. He stretches teams with his pace, but he's also great coming and linking the play and come running for deep and taking people on. And again, his second goal of the day is brilliant. So it's great to have back. But we spoke about it. If you turn teams in this league and you ask questions of them, they can't handle it, especially when you've got two guys like Moffat and Malcolm up front, we're always going to score goals.
The other side of that, you're talking about the forward line, they were doing very well with Moffat back. He's playing so well there. As someone actually, you talked about pace a minute ago, someone actually said in commentary today that has he been training at the racecourse, because if the ball was in front of him, he was never giving up on a ball. He was chasing, the defenders had no clue what to do with him.
I think we've seen the hungriest Michael Moffat's ever been. I think he had a point to prove that he felt as though he shouldn't have had any suspension, and I agree with him on that, but he was really hungry for the first minute right through to the last, and he was outstanding. But Moff's never let it get him down, and you can see that in his performance today, that he just tried to get back out there and score goals for us, because a lot of people are saying that if Michael Moffat's not in the team, we can't win games. It actually turned out that way over the 4 games. But as I say, Michael wouldn't have got his goals today and played as well as he did if he didn't have the other 10 guys with him. So I'm delighted for him.
Would you say that's a more naturally United way of playing, that you'd like them on the ground, playing it through to players running onto the ball, rather than a ball up to, say, by Kyle, who you do tend to target quite a lot?
Having natural pace in your team changes everything. Because again, as I say, you can stretch teams, and then spaces appear in behind there for the likes of your midfield players to go in the ball and pass it and get it wide and get full backs overlapping and put crosses in the box. And again, you've seen probably every side of that today in our performance. And again, if we play like that against any team in this league, and obviously the exception of the Rangers, we're going to win games. And it's good, because we had a wee thing about Stranraer, obviously a couple of bad results against them early in the season, and if we do get to the playoffs, you never know, we might see them again, so it's good to have that wee psychological thing back over them.
But the fact is, the defence was very good again today, and your midfield, Adam Hunter was a revelation in midfield.
Well, obviously losing Scott McLaughlin's massive for us, my captain, but we put Adam in there to use that wee bit of raw energy and aggression in there, and I thought he was outstanding. The amount of second balls him and Brian Gilmer actually won in there, they complemented each other really well, but also when they did get a chance to pass it, they did. And again, if you can get the ball into your strikers, we've always got a chance of scoring goals, and they did that today. And our 2 wide guys were excellent as well.
So Scotty's sitting down there wondering if he's going to fight his way back into the team.
It's hard. The thing is, Big Kyle McCausland's suspended next week, and we have a problem at right back, so we might have to put him back in there and bring Scotty back in. But if it's a good thing to have options in that middle of the park area with Scotty coming back, and you've also got Adam Hunter, shows that he can play in there. You've also got Merengue and Robbie Crawford as well, so Malcolm can play in there, so it's definitely one area of the pitch that we're happy with.
Are we beginning to see Michael McGowan coming back to his best, because he was starting with the confidence this time? We saw the step overs, the drag backs and the quality ball in today.
Mikey just needed to get his confidence up and his fitness levels, and I think he's played 3 games in a week now after hardly playing for a long time, so it'll do him the world of good. Again, Mikey's, we spoke to him a few weeks back there, you need to work harder to get in the team. He's got himself in the team, and it's only him that can lose that jersey. It's the same anybody else in the team, so I'm happy for him because he's worked hard.
In all honesty, would you have taken a draw today?
No.
You knew you were going to win?
I was more confident today than I was on Tuesday night for some reason. Obviously, I think getting him off back's a big thing, but we had a lot of soul searching during the week after that result. We spoke a lot about it, and we got a few things out in the open, and again, they've done everything that we asked of them today. The game plan right through for the first minute to 90th minute, and again, teams can't handle that. When we play that way, we'll beat a lot of teams.
You must be very proud of the boys tonight. You have been critical of them, but today they must have followed your game plan. You could have had 11 players of the match there.
Aye, and sorry, I keep calling that. David Hutton had 1 save to make the full game, and that just shows you how well the guy's done for the front right through to the defenders. And wee Forrest comes on again and gets his goal, and it's great to see. So, but it's one of these things that it's something to build on between now and the end of the season. We've got 8 games to go, and if we play like that, we're going to win a lot of games, so fair play.
Well, the final result was 5-0, and if you're a betting man, you'd have probably lost your stake, as it was Ayr United, not Stranraer, that run out comfortable winners in the end, and left Stranraer shell-shocked and amazed at a Moff-inspired performance from Ayr. But next week we're away to East Fife, and we've got loads of spells here to carry us all the way up to the East Coast, so join us then with the Ayr United media team.